Hello friend, welcome to Engineer Talk. So these are some of the topics that we are going to cover in throughout our lecture series of operational research. So our first topic is single objective. As the name itself suggests that our objective is only one, there is only one objective, means only single objective that we have to achieve. That's why it called it as a single objective function. Okay, so let's see some of the definitions. Suppose we have to draw a graph and there is a domain of x which is varied from, let's take it x is varied from 0 to 100, and we when we draw a graph, so graph comes like this. So these are the point, this upward bond are called as a local maximum point. Why local? Because in the function there are the number of such points. That's why it is local point. If we draw the function for a particular domain and we get only one maximum point like this one, then at that time we call it as a global max. Okay, and here it is global one because throughout this function, when we draw the function, throughout this function there is only one minimum point. That's why it is called as a global. And suppose if we take this as an example, there is a number of minimum point and maximum point, so that's why we call it as a local points. Okay, so p1, p2, p3, p4 are the local maximum points, whereas the p1 l1, l2, l3, l4 as a local minimum points. Let's see some of the definition. That is, what is convex set? As written here, a set is said to be a convex if the line joining any 2 points of the set lies completely on the set. So let's discuss this definition by using this example. So this type of set called as a convex set, and this type of set is called as a non-convex set. Why? Because the line, as it written here, the line joining any 2 point of the set. Suppose there is a set, and when we draw a graph, so it comes like this for this one, and for this particular function it comes like this. Okay, and when we consider any 2 point of our set, suppose x1 is a 1 point and x2 is a second point of that set, and when we draw the line, then that line must be in that set. Okay, as it that lies that what here the line, it must lie completely on the set. But in this example, as it is not a convex set, when we particularly consider any 2 point and when we draw a graph, that this line passes from outside. Our function is like this, and this line passes from outside. That's why such type of function is not called as a convex function. So what is convex function? It is a set. What is written as a set is said to be a convex if the line joining any 2 point of the set, it lies completely on the sets. Okay, these are the convex sets. Now what is convex function? Any function which particularly satisfy this form, that is function of lambda x2 plus 1 minus lambda x1, this must be less than or equals to lambda f2, lambda f of x2 plus 1 minus lambda f of x2 x1. Okay, when any function satisfy particularly this equation, then that function is called as the convex function. Okay, so one more definition, that is Hazen matrix. Hazen matrix is nothing but the double derivative of any function. So here we are dealing with the multi-dimensional, that's why we called it as a double gradient of any functions. So as it is represented by using this represented or denoted by h, it is nothing but the double gradient of any functions. Okay, so let's see some more definition. So A is nothing but, as you can see, A is a matrix. So this is the small matrix of a1 is nothing but this one. Just remember this what I am telling you. Then we will use all this stuff while solving our numerical example. So a1 is nothing but this small matrix. Okay, so a2 is nothing but this small matrix. It is a square matrix. Okay, so a3 is nothing but the that is square matrix of this type. Okay, so these are some of the definitions. Okay, a matrix is said to be a positive definite matrix. We have to remember this whether our or we have to know that whether our matrix is positive definite, negative definite, or it is positive semi-definite, because these are the terms that we are going to use while solving problems. And by using this term, we will know whether our function, whether our given function is convex function or not. Okay, but for the time being, just read the definition. That is, a matrix is said to be a positive definite only if all the a1 a2 a3 up to the an are positive. Means all these terms, this is the original matrix. When all a1 a2 a3 after calculating this matrix, when all a1 a2 a3 are comes positive, then that particular matrix, then that a matrix is called as a positive definite matrix. Okay, then second one is a negative definite matrix. Okay, a matrix is said to be a negative definite if it's what if a1 a2 a3 a4 up to the an are alternate negative to positive. Means initially a1 is negative, then later a2 is positive, then a3 is negative, a4 is positive, and so on. If such cases arise, then that particular matrix is called as a negative definite matrix. And last one is that the positive semi-definite. When there is a a1 a2 a3 up to the an are some of them are positive and some of them are zero. When such particular cases arise, then that matrix is called as a positive semi-definite matrix. Okay, so this is another one, that is gradient. As we know, so how we gonna calculate the gradient of any function? We just partially differentiate that function with respect to each of the variables that we are that present in that function. So this is nothing but the gradient of the functions, and this is nothing but the double gradient of the functions, which is also called as a Hazel matrix. Okay, so yeah, this is very important. That is how we gonna know that our function is convex function or not. As it written here, a function f of x is said to be a convex if its Hessian matrix is positive definite. As I already told you, that is positive definite, negative definite, and semi-positive definite are going to use while solving the program. Okay, so a function is said to be a convex if and only if its Hessian matrix is positive definite. If its Hessian matrix comes negative, then that function is not called as a not convex function. Okay, and also the f of x is convex if all the eigenvalue of Hessian matrix are positive. So this may be the another step to know whether our function is convex function or not. But I suggest you go by this method, calculate the Hessian matrix, and then find out whether that is positive definite or not. That will be a very easiest method to figure it out whether our function is convex function or not. So thanks for this video. I hope you guys know a lot in this video. Thank you. Thanks a lot.